A very good evening to all of you. It is indeed my proud privilege to welcome all of you to this very extraordinary, unique event that in many ways culminates two important uh, aspects of today's event. One is, of course, the unveiling of the Singhvi endowment that has been established at OP Jindal Global University and Jindal Global Law School. Second is the distinguished public lecture to be delivered on the theme Climate Change and Global Justice, the Future of Our Planet. We are very privileged to have a unique set of individuals who have spent a lifetime pursuing their own professions and have achieved the highest level of excellence in their own professions. Let me begin by extending a warm welcome and personal invitation to Honorable Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul, Judge of the Supreme Court of India. A warm round of applause for him. You cannot imagine what a busy day it has been for him and other judges. We had the swearing in of the Chief Justice of India this morning and had a full long court day. And a little later, 7 p.m. today, he will be proceeding towards the Rashtrapati Bhavan for another function as well. So we are very, very fortunate and deeply grateful to Justice Kishan Kaul for accepting our invitation with a specific date and has been very kind to be here. So thank you so much, sir, for your presence. I also want to thank my very dear friend, Honorable Mr. Justice Michael D. Wilson, Judge of the Supreme Court of Hawaii, for his acceptance to deliver the distinguished public lecture. Michael is no stranger to India, and he's again back here in India today for a very special event, which essentially culminates the creation of a new endowment at our law school. So thank you, Michael, for your presence. I also want to extend a warm welcome to Professor Jayant Krishnan, Professor and Chairholder at the Indiana University Maurer School of Law, for his acceptance. He also serves as the Chair of the International Board of Advisors. There are a number of individuals in this forum who are present here, who have taken their precious time out of a working day. I want to recognize the presence of Mr. P. Chidambaram, former Union Minister for Finance and Home, and also Senior Counsel, Supreme Court of India, for his presence. Thank you very much, Mr. Chidambaram, for your presence here. I also want to thank the presence of Mr. Sasmit Patra, a distinguished member of Parliament of the Rajya Sabha, Mr. Dushyant Singh, another distinguished member of the Parliament here, and many other professors, judges, lawyers, and of course, members of the legal community, members of the academic community at OP Jindal Global University, and ladies and gentlemen. Today we are here, as I said, to celebrate and mark a very significant occasion. But before I do that, I want to spend just 3 minutes introducing the journey of OP Jindal Global University. OP Jindal Global University was conceived as a philanthropic initiative of our founding chancellor and benefactor, Mr. Jindal. The vision in 2009 was to establish a world-class university in India. I had the privilege to study in several universities in India and abroad, including at Loyola College Madras, University of Delhi, Harvard Law School, Oxford University, where I was a Rhodes Scholar, and the University of Hong Kong. During all those journeys, I realized that what an extraordinary opportunity that India ought to have to be able to build a world-class institution. Over 2,500 years ago, Indian civilization had the opportunity to create institutions such as Nalanda, Takshashila, Vallabhi, and Vikramshila, which had contributed in a significant manner to the transformation of the world of education. Both the pre-independent India and the post-independent India saw, unfortunately, a steady decline of the quality of institutions. While at the dawn of Indian independence, we had 20 universities, today we have over 1,000 universities. We have over 1,700 law schools. Our ability to build more institutions had unfortunately not culminated in raising the quality of academic institutions. It was in that milieu the vision of OP Jindal Global University emerged, and I had the privilege to meet Mr. Jindal in 2006 and 7 and spent over a year persuading him to do 3 things. 1, to make a substantial financial commitment. 2, to do it in a not-for-profit manner. And 3, to let us have the academic freedom and autonomy and independence to build a world-class university in India. By late 2007, Mr. Jindal agreed to all of it and invited me to move from Hong Kong to India. And one can say the rest is history. We began in a very modest manner with only 100 students and 10 faculty members, 4 classrooms, in a then 54-acre campus with one office space for me as the Vice Chancellor and the 10 faculty members and the 20 administrative staff, with one school, the Jindal Global Law School, on 30th September 2009. The last 13 years has been an absolutely phenomenal and inspiring journey. We moved from one school to 12 schools. We moved from 100 students to over 10,000 students. We moved from 10 faculty members to over 1,000 faculty members. We moved from essentially a 50-acre campus to a nearly 100-acre campus. We moved from 100,000 square feet of a built-up space to over 4 million square feet of built-up space. Along this way, we built collaborations with over nearly 400 universities spread across 67 countries in the world. Our faculty members, the 1,000 of them, the full-time, come from 47 countries in the world who live and work in Sonipat and have made their home as Haryana. This has been the journey of OP Jindal Global University, and I want to pay this rich tribute to our Chancellor and benefactor, Mr. Jindal, but also the countless students, parents, faculty members, staff, all of whom contributed to this extraordinary journey that has culminated in us reaching as and recognized being as India's first ranked private university by the QS World University Rankings for the last 3 years, India's first ranked public and private law school for the last 3 years by the QS World Rankings, and also be given the status of an institution of eminence by the Government of India, the recognition of which is given only to 8 public universities and 4 private universities, and we remain the only non-STEM Indian university to have been given this status. As I continue and conclude my reflections, I want to say that today we are embarking on a new journey. The founding philanthropist that Mr. Jindal was and has been kind enough to make continuous contributions to the expansion and development of the university, we have got our first non-Jindal family donor who has made a significant contribution to the future of young minds and to provide access to education for a lot of young people who simply may not be able to afford education. My parents are here today, and I can tell you that I come from a middle-class family. My father is a professor and mother is a doctor, and I simply could not have gone to Oxford and Harvard but for the fact that I got scholarship. I can understand, so has also my faculty members, that accessibility to high-quality education is a major challenge. Despite significant efforts to create scholarships through the Mr. Jindal's endowment, today what we are embarking is to further expand and deepen that engagement. Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi has made a significant commitment towards establishing the Singhvi endowment, the details of which we will unravel shortly. But that endowment will in many ways change the landscape of legal education and higher education. We are in the process of creating opportunities for young people who may not be able to afford education, and he is indeed creating a new pathway, a new imagination for philanthropy in legal education and higher education. I want to express my deepest gratitude to Dr. Singhvi for not only creating this endowment, but also being part of the journey that we intend to travel. I want to thank all of you for your presence and indeed your inspiration and your encouragement and support to OP Jindal Global University. Thank you very much.